People in Pakistan have condemned a recent UN Human Rights Council resolution over acts of terror in the Islamic Republic that led to the martyrdom of over 2,400 civilians and security forces by terrorists. At a press conference in Karachi, advocate and legal professionals described the resolution as unjust, saying that such one-sided measure threatened rule of law.
When international mechanisms ignore legal balance and sovereignty, it undermines the very rule of law they claim to defend.
1,740 lawyers and legal experts signed a joint legal declaration in opposition to the UNHRC measure. They say the resolution contradicts core principles of international law, including sovereignty, judicial independence, public order, and due process.
Human rights protection must come through legal process, not selective political action. Politicizing human rights weakens global institutions.
Lawyers here say that it's not just about one country, but about the credibility of the entire international legal system. They warn that once legal standards are politicized, the global order itself begins to fracture.
The UN Human Rights Council loses credibility when influenced by politics. If standards are not applied equally, the system itself becomes unjust.
Unilateral decisions and unilaterally taking things into consideration without taking into the consideration the context in which they are being done. That is worrisome, and we understand that the understanding of the international communities on the subject is not right. Right understanding is that the government has its responsibility to maintain a law and order in its country and every state.
Earlier this month, Iran witnessed acts of terror which were openly supported by the US and the Israeli regime. The attacks resulted in excessive damage to public and private property. Iran has officially rejected the UNHRC move as a politically motivated interference in its internal affairs. Pakistan's government position at the UN in Geneva also emphasized dialogue, sovereignty, and non-interference. Legal experts warn that if international law is applied selectively, trust in global institutions will be eroded, increasing the risk of diplomatic confrontation, legal uncertainty, and wider global instability. Mohammad Turi, Press TV, Karachi.